Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we're going to start Unit 1, Lesson 1. And every week we're just going to worry about grammar and vocabulary. We're not going to worry about speaking and listening because this is online. So let's start here on the conversation and listen to Sally and Akiko.
Unit 1, page 4. Conversation.
It's great to see everyone again. I can't believe it. We all look so different now.
Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, there's Liz Sayer, blonde in the green dress. Do you remember her?
Yes, she used to sit next to me in class.
Oh, yes, that's right. Didn't you used to live near each other?
Yes, we're still good friends now, actually.
Oh, and is that James Marston with her?
Yes, but I didn't used to speak to him in those days.
You didn't? He was very popular. He used to date Liz, you know?
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, he used to date everyone, even me. I wonder what he's doing now.
He's studying to be a doctor.
Oh, so do you still know him?
Yes, I do. Actually, we're married.
Okay, so if you have a partner there with you, a brother or sister, you can even use your mother or father. You can practice that conversation. So they introduced some new verbs in there. You can see used to and some other verbs that you see in there. Let's go over to the language box and take a look at that.
Unit 1, page 4. Language box.
They left high school many years ago. He didn't get good grades. Did you enjoy your school days? We used to go to school by bus. I didn't used to like English. Did you used to play a lot of sports?
Okay, so you see some verb forms there. Left and didn't get. That looks like the simple past. And this is the same. It's just a question. We start the question with did. And we see used to. But this one has a D, and this one doesn't have a D. What's that all about? Let's go to page 102 and take a look. See if we can learn what that is. First, we have the simple past. I'm sure you already know this one. We usually just add ed. So work, worked. For the negative, we don't add ed, we add didn't. I worked, I didn't work. For a question, you can start with the word did, and then the verb you, and the simple verb go. Did you go? And the answer, yes I did. No I didn't. Okay, so to make the simple past of regular verbs, add ed. Okay. Some verbs are irregular. Buy, bought, give, gave, feel, felt. What about see? Saw. What about eat? Ate. Okay, and you can see page 126 for a complete list. Okay. Last week I told you you didn't need the book, but the book will help you a lot for things like this. You can see a complete list of verbs. And let's go to used to. We use used to plus verb to talk about actions in the past. I used to work. In the negative, we don't use the D, we just say used to. Didn't used to. Okay, similar to this. I worked, I didn't work. I used to, I didn't used to. No D. Question? We start with did, and we don't use the D. Did you used to have a bike? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. See that? Same as the other one. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. And here's a special case. When we have never used to, never kind of sounds like didn't, but never is a special word. When we have it, we use used to. Okay. So you see, didn't used to, no D. Never used to. Okay, remember that. It might be on your test. Let's go to the next part. Okay, so try to complete these two exercises if you have your book already. You can stop the video and take as much time as you need to finish the activities, but I'm just going to go ahead right now and show you the answers. Okay, the first one. Okay, see that? Past tense of be, was or were. Go, that's irregular. Went, drive, drove, take, took, and so on. Okay. And the next part, complete using used to or used to. Okay. Remember, you can stop the video and do the exercise first before I show you the answers. Okay? So you see this one, question, so we start with did and used to. Didn't, also used to. And this one, I used to. Alright, you can go and see the answers here. Here's a never. Remember, I told you the never is a special case used. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the Unit 1. Complete the text with these verbs. Alright. Stop the video. Do that. And here are the answers. Okay, hope you got those right. Next part. Number 1 is the train, forever, and a test. Which verb would we use? Take. You can take the train, you can take forever, and you will take a test. Okay, so the other ones. What were your high school days like? You can tell your partner if your partner is there with you. I didn't used to work very hard. I used to play a lot of sports. Okay. How about you? And the next part. Before you listen, complete this conversation using use or used to. Okay, now let's take a listen.
Unit 1, page 5, real life exchange.
When you were younger, did you used to like gym class?
No, I used to hate gym. I used to pretend to be sick sometimes.
Really? So did I. I didn't used to enjoy school at all, actually.
Neither did I. And I never used to get good grades.
And they say school days are the best days of your life.
Okay, so you can check your answers there. And the next part, we have agreeing. So to agree with someone, we would say, so did I, or neither do I, and so on. Let's do these together. These are a little tricky. So the first one, I used to love swimming when I was a kid. So did I. And the next one, I didn't used to like pasta. It's a negative, so neither did I. See that? And let's listen to the rest.
Unit 1, page 5, strategy.
I used to love swimming when I was a kid.
So did I.
I didn't used to like pasta when I was young.
Neither did I.
I'd like to go back to my high school one day.
So would I.
I can't remember much from before I was 6.
Neither can I.
I was much happier in college than in high school.
So was I.
I couldn't walk until I was 2 years old.
Neither could I.
Okay, so if we take a look at these, you can see that for number 3, I'd is I would. So I would like, so the response is so would I. And number 4, I can't remember. I cannot remember. Neither can I. Okay. Number 5, I was, so was I. And the last one, I couldn't walk. Neither, it's negative, so neither could I. Okay, the last thing we're going to look at is pronunciation on page 122. And today we're going to practice the sound of used to. When we're speaking, these sound the same, just like used to. Try to say that, used to. Okay, so let's listen.
Unit 1, page 122, pronunciation.
Min used to live in Hong Kong. I used to play soccer every weekend. Louise never used to eat chocolate. They didn't used to like each other in high school. Did you used to watch Superman on TV? Didn't you used to work in a restaurant?
Okay, so did you hear that sound? It sounds like used to, not use. We don't say Min used to live. We say Min used to live. Okay, so you can practice that a few times, play it over again, and I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you next week. Take care, and goodbye.